Sit down, grab a pen, and start taking notes. Because right now, I am dropping value into your pockets, and you're too busy staring at your crumbling stock portfolios to realize you're already dead. My name is the auditor of the Eastern algorithm. Last time, we talked about Huawei, the fortress. Today, we talk about the predator. You in the West have a disease. You call it brand loyalty. You call it lifestyle marketing. You think that paying a 500% markup for a toaster or a vacuum cleaner is a sign of status. In the Eastern algorithm, we call that inefficiency. And in a world of shrinking resources, inefficiency is a death sentence. You've spent decades building luxury sanctuaries protected by high margins. You thought your brands were your shields. You were wrong. They are targets. Xiaomi is not a tech company. Xiaomi is a sovereign executioner. It was designed for one purpose: to hunt down every cent of unnecessary profit you've hidden behind your shiny logos and return it to the people. If you don't understand how Xiaomi built an EV in 3 years while your Apple Titan project spent 10 years and $10 billion just to die in a boardroom, then you are already a ghost. Take out your notebooks. Class is in session. Don't die without knowing why. Let's perform a marginal audit on your lifestyle. For 100 years, the West controlled the efficiency threshold. You decided how much a smartphone should cost. You decided that a robot vacuum was a luxury for the elite. You controlled the source code of consumption. Then came the Xiaomi protocol. In the East, we don't believe in status through scarcity. We believe in status through saturation. Xiaomi operates on a 5% rule, a legal mandate that their hardware profit margin will never exceed 5%. To your Wall Street MBAs, this looks like suicide. To the Eastern algorithm, this is a saturated attack. Xiaomi didn't just build a phone, they built a living infrastructure. They incubated 300 companies, a swarm of specialized engineers, and taught them one single algorithm: maximum functionality at minimum entropy. While you were outsourcing your soul to consultants, Xiaomi was embedding its code into every atom in your house. From your air purifiers to your screwdrivers, they didn't just copy you, they optimized you out of existence. You call it cheap. I call it the efficiency guillotine. And your margins are the ones on the chopping block. Let's talk about the car. For 10 years, Apple, the king of your pixel empire, tried to build a car. They spent billions. They hired the best managers. They wrote the best mission statements. And they produced nothing. Why? Because Apple is a civilization of software. They forgot how to talk to atoms. Xiaomi entered the arena and delivered a supercar-level EV in 1,000 days. How? Because in the Eastern algorithm, the distance between the drawing board and the factory floor is 0. We don't have meetings about synergy. We have industrial sovereignty. When Xiaomi decided to build a car, they didn't just hire designers, they built the giga-casting machines. They mastered the battery chemistry. They synchronized the supply chain before the first bolt was turned. Apple's failure was a failure of managers. Xiaomi's success is a triumph of system architects. If you think the SU7 is just a Porsche clone, you are missing the point. It's a message. It's a signal to every legacy automaker in Detroit, Stuttgart, and Tokyo. Your legacy is your cage. Our speed is our weapon. You think you're smart because you value your privacy. You buy your Western routers, your Western smart speakers, and you pay a premium for the illusion of security. But look around your house. That sleek white air purifier, the robotic vacuum that knows the floor plan of your entire home, the smart light that adjusts to your mood. They all speak the same language, and it's not English. Xiaomi didn't try to break down your front door with a tank. They walked in as a Trojan horse of good design and low price. This is what we call the incubation algorithm. Xiaomi isn't one company. It's a central kernel controlling a swarm of 300 startups. While your venture capitalists are busy gambling on crypto or SaaS platforms that produce nothing but air, Xiaomi was funding engineers to reinvent the screwdriver, the rice cooker, and the electric scooter. They didn't just build products. They built a physical social network. Every device is a node. Every node is a data point in the Eastern algorithm. By the time you realize that your entire lifestyle is running on Xiaomi's backbone, it's too late. You've traded your brand sovereignty for a $50 smart lamp. You didn't choose Xiaomi because of loyalty. You chose it because the algorithm made your Western alternatives look like overpriced relics from the Stone Age. Your companies sell you products. We sell you an optimized existence. And once you've tasted that level of efficiency, you can never go back to your premium waste. So here is the final value I'm dropping into your pockets. Don't blink, or you'll miss the moment your empire vanished. The Western economy is built on the great markup. You have a designer in Milan, a marketer in New York, a distributor in London, and a retailer in Paris. By the time the product reaches the consumer, it's 10 times the cost of production. You call this value creation. We call it parasitic entropy. Xiaomi's sovereign audit has proven that these middlemen are obsolete. In the Eastern algorithm, we have shortened the distance between the factory and the family to a single click. We have weaponized the supply chain to eliminate the lazy capital that you've lived on for a century. You think Xiaomi is cheap? No. Xiaomi is honest. It's a mirror reflecting the sheer wastefulness of your economic system. When you see an SU7 outperforming a Porsche at a fraction of the price, don't ask how. Ask, where did all my money go for the last 50 years? It went to your bloated bureaucracies, your useless brand consultants, and your greedy shareholders who produce nothing but spreadsheets. Huawei was the wall you couldn't break. Xiaomi is the fire that is burning down your marketplace. History is an optimizer. It always chooses the most efficient path. You can keep your heritage brands and your luxury narratives. We will take the market share, the data, and the future. Audit your life. Are you a builder, or are you just markup waiting to be deleted? The audit of Xiaomi is closed. The verdict is clear. Efficiency is the only true sovereignty. This is Eastern algorithm. If this reboot made you uncomfortable, good. That means your system is still capable of receiving a new update. If you want to understand the code that is rebuilding the world while your old one crumbles, like this video to acknowledge the shift, share it to wake up those still dreaming in brand loyalty, and subscribe to join the elite nodes who are decoding the Eastern algorithm. Next time, we look at the atoms of the energy revolution. You think you're green? We'll show you who owns the green. Stay functional. The next audit is coming.